Hello, welcome back to what I'm playing, Heist League Edition. These are short videos about the builds I'm playing in any given league. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on more fun videos. Hope you guys enjoy and let's jump right into it. Today's build is Strength Stacking Pestilent Strike Pathfinder, or as I like to call him, Pepsi Strike. So what is this build about? This build is all about getting as much strength as possible as we are using Replica Alberon's Warpath. These boosts give us insane amount of damage, as you cannot do non-chaos damage, there is no worry for Reflect. This build is also using poison to stack more damage to make boss fighting easier. Sadly, the Alberons are getting nerfed for the next league, but the build had ridiculous damage before, so I don't think that this will mean it's undoable. My preferred way of leveling is using my endgame setup as soon as possible, so that's what I did. I leveled first with Viper Strike with Ancestral Call support and switched to Pestilent Strike as soon as possible. I'm not gonna lie, it was fairly slow as we didn't take that much damage on the skill tree, as a lot of it is traveling for Resolute Technique and getting strength. However, as soon as we equip Replica Alberon's Warpath at level 49, the leveling process becomes much smoother. Every strength breakpoint improves the damage noticeably. You can still use Viper Strike in single target situations as it's very strong for that. Final skill tree should look something like this. For Ascendancy we pick Pathfinder as it gives us great synergy with chaos damage and poison, plus the flask buffs are amazing. We basically have permanent uptime of flask even during boss fights and have ailment immunity during flask effect, which is great defensive too. Notables I'm using are Nature's Surprisal, Master Toxicist, Nature's Boon and Master Alchemist. Let's talk currency now. Most things are fairly cheap as what we are really going for is as much strength as possible, and then capping resistances of course. The only piece of gear that was fairly expensive was the chest piece. If you want to craft it yourself, it might take a long time, so I just bought mine for 16 exalts. Most everything else was crafted using Shrieking and Deafening Essences of Rage to be guaranteed a great strength roll. You also want to invest in a synthesized belt with increased strength implicit. Uniques I'm using in the build are 2 Inertia Jewels, Lethal Pride with Akoya influence, which in my case grants me 30 flat strength and 10% increased strength. This could possibly be divined to be even more efficient or alternatively replaced with Inertia Jewel. Astramentis to make all gearing super easy, Coralito's Signature and of course Replica Alberon's Warpath. So what can this build do? Well, pretty much anything. You just have to keep in mind that we don't have any straight up damage mitigation apart from Molten Shell, and even though we have a pretty significant life pool, we're using a strike skill which is very melee, so taking that into account you have to be quite quick on your feet to not get caught out of position. Overall though, clear speed is great with Pestilent Strike, and I sometimes swap out to Viper Strike for single target, and it's really good. Here are some clips of me killing bosses. The Awakener was a bit oof, but I've put it in anyways to show you how easily you can get caught out of position.
You can find Path of Building link in the description box. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my stream if you are new here.
Bye. Bye. Bye.